The armed forces of the Russian Federation launched a long-range, maritime and airborne high-precision strike against foreign-made ammunition, weapons and military equipment depots, including unmanned aerial vehicles last night. All the assigned targets have been engaged. The strikes disrupted the supply of groups of Ukrainian troops in the areas of combat operations. The Ukrainian Armed Forces have continued their attempts to launch offensive operations in the South Donetsk and Zaporozhye directions during the previous 24 hours. In the area of Vremievsky salient, units of the Vostok Group of Forces repelled for enemy attacks launched by up to 2 battalion tactical groups reinforced with tanks in the areas of Levadnoye of Zaporozhye region, Novoselka, Storozhevoye and Neskuchnoye of Donetsk People's Republic. In the Zaporozhye direction, 2 attacks by Ukrainian troops in the areas of Novodanilovka and Malaya Tokmachka were repelled by decisive and competent actions of Russian troops, airstrikes and artillery fire during the day. In addition, 2 clusters of manpower and military equipment of the 47th Ukrainian Mechanized Brigade were hit by heavy flamethrower systems south of Orechov of Zaporozhye region. Operational tactical aviation of the Vostok Group of Forces have inflicted fire damage against reserves of the enemy close to Gulay-Pole, Omelnik and Preobrazhenka of Zaporozhye region. Total losses of the Ukrainian Armed Forces in these directions during the day have amounted to 680 Ukrainian troops, 35 tanks, 11 infantry fighting vehicles, 19 armored fighting vehicles, 6 motor vehicles, including 3 US-made ones, as well as 1 French-made Caesar self-propelled artillery system. In the Donetsk direction, the most active fighting took place in the areas of Marinka and Avdiivka of Donetsk People's Republic. The EU Group of Forces successfully repelled 6 attacks by units of the 110th Mechanized, 59th Motorized Infantry and the 79th Airborne Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces close to Khimik, Krasnogorovka, Pervomaiskoye and the northern edge of Marvinka of Donetsk People's Republic. There were no incursions into Russia's defense. The enemy's losses during the day have amounted to up to 410 Ukrainian troops, 4 tanks, 8 infantry fighting vehicles, 7 motor vehicles, 1 US-made M777 artillery system, and 1 Stabi howitzer. Moreover, an ammunition depot of the 79th Air Assault Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces has been hit close to Krasnogorovka. In the Kupiansk direction, operational tactical and dummy aviation, as well as artillery of the Zapad Group of Forces, inflicted fire damage on the units of the Armed Forces of Ukraine close to Novomlinsk, Molchanovo, Berestovoye of Kharkov region, and Rozovka of Lugansk People's Republic. In addition, actions of 2 sabotage and reconnaissance groups of the Armed Forces of Ukraine were thwarted near Olshana of Kharkov region and Novoselka of Lugansk People's Republic. Over 30 Ukrainian troops, 3 motor vehicles, 1 Uragan MLRS vehicle and 2 D-30 howitzers have been neutralized in this direction during the day. In the Krasny Liman direction, Russian aviation, artillery and heavy flamethrower systems of the Center Group of Forces hit units of the Armed Forces of Ukraine close to Nevskoye of Lugansk People's Republic, Yampolovka and Grigorovka of Donetsk People's Republic. 1 sabotage and reconnaissance group of the Armed Forces of Ukraine has been disabled close to Chervonaya Dibrova of Lugansk People's Republic. The enemy has suffered losses of over 50 Ukrainian troops, 1 armored fighting vehicle, 2 motor vehicles, 2 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery systems, and 1 D-20 howitzer in this direction in the past 24 hours. 1 US-made AN-TPQ-37 counter-battery radio station was destroyed near Serebryanka of Donetsk People's Republic. In the Kherson direction, the enemy suffered losses of up to 70 Ukrainian troops, 10 armored fighting vehicles, 7 motor vehicles, 1 Grad MLRS vehicle, 1 Akatsiya self-propelled artillery unit, and 1 D-30 howitzer. Operational tactical and dummy aviation, missile troops and artillery of the Armed Forces of the Russian Federation have neutralized 97 Ukrainian artillery units at their firing positions, enemy manpower and military equipment in 126 areas. 2 command and observation posts of the 24th Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine have been engaged close to Dzerzhinsk of Donetsk People's Republic. A communication station of the 102nd Territorial Defense Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces has been destroyed near Gulay-Pole of Zaporozhye region. 1 MiG-29 aircraft of the Ukrainian Air Force has been shot down by Russian fighter jet close to Novaya Zaporozhye of Zaporozhye region in an aerial battle. Russian air defense facilities have shot down 1 Su-25 airplane of the Ukrainian Air Force near Babino of Kherson region. Air defense forces have intercepted 2 Storm Shadow cruise missiles and 14 HIMARS MLRS projectiles during the day. In addition, 13 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles were destroyed in the areas of Ogurtsovo, Olshana of Kharkov region, Zhitlovka of Lugansk People's Republic, Volodino, Krasnogorovka of Donetsk People's Republic, Sladkaya Balka of Zaporozhye region, Bratalubovka, Peshchanoye and Vasilievka of Kherson region. In total, 440 airplanes, 238 helicopters, 4,555 unmanned aerial vehicles, 424 air defense missile systems, 9,798 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,122 combat vehicles equipped with MRLS, 5,062 field artillery cannons and motors, as well as 10,838 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation.